Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. Get loaded up here. Probably should have loaded in before we started. Yeah, we're right back where we were. I did let this run for a little bit after last time, so I did go ahead and grab all the stone that we were cooking up here in our furnaces, and I went ahead and crafted them into stone bricks. We're going to use those for the interior column of the iron golem farm. We also had a bunch of glass, which I've turned into the stained glass panes. We do need to get some more bones or white dye for this, but let's go ahead and grab, starting with these, we're going to want, you know what, let's just go ahead and take these with us. I think we're going to want to go ahead and start on this column. Is it daytime outside or nighttime? Let's head over here and see. I don't think we're at risk of having mobs drop in on us if it's nighttime. They might spawn up there, but I don't think they can fall in. And I don't think that they spawn on top of glass. So I think we're safe to just work. Though we could pop a bed down. I don't know. I kind of want to dig a staircase up as we go, like a big spiral staircase up along the wall, so that we can construct this as we go, but we can also leave ourselves a path down. And if we have the path down, we could use the bed. Sure, why not? Let's, you know what? We have this perfect little spot right over here, so put our emergency bed in there. Sleep in a hole overnight. Hey, daytime, much brighter. So yeah, we're gonna want to have stone bricks in these spots. We're gonna get plenty of cobble out of this too. Fill that in with cobble. That's not gonna be visible. The floor will be visible, and the floor, I might want to put something else for the floor, but for right now, let's just fill it in with this. Let's do a layer out here. Let's kind of start getting an idea of what this is gonna look like. And I may want to band it with something else too. What do we have in the walls here? We have some diorite, some andesite. I might get some smooth andesite and like do a line or two around like every four. Yeah, let's revisit that, because we took a look at what specialty stone we had before, and I don't think it was very much. We have some right here. Again, diorite. Diorite would stand out, but it's a light stripe. I think I'd rather have like a smooth andesite or something. Let's actually go up. Gotta put them all in here. And again, we had like surprisingly few. We have 6 polished andesite, 39 regular andesite. That's gonna get us 42, and the column is 5 on each side, so 20. So this will get us 2 stripes of polished andesite. Sure, we'll go with that, and then, well, might as well get one more there, just in case we, I don't know, in case we need some extra. And there's our column. Also, we'll have to work out, I guess we'll pillar up when we need to pillar up, but yeah, we're just working on the interior today. What I'm thinking is that we'll stair step up. Go ahead and do, well, I'm gonna do at least one ring now. Again, we don't have to go into the corners because those aren't visible. Why bother? Through here, boom, boom. I'm thinking what we'll do before we even start placing these is go ahead and carve out the stair step. I'll just start over here. We'll need to go up 3, almost like when we're caving. I'll go ahead and place that one already. Oop. What's interesting is once we get closer, a little bit of lag there. Once we get closer to the wall here, we'll definitely want to go into the wall. Then we'll turn. Much easier with the dirt. Oh, but we don't want water. Okay, so that's not going to be a huge problem, but we do need to go ahead and plan for this. Let's just go ahead and place them here. It's at this level. Boom. There we go. Yeah, we're pretty much just going to have to dig them out. Place. Oh well, that's our stairs. I guess we'll just go around like this. I mean, really, let's just dig it out. We're gonna have a ton of water flood down there. Well, I don't want to form any source blocks down there. Let's hope we haven't already done that. How's that look? We won't know for a minute. I'll probably washed a torch off the wall, otherwise it's fine. I don't think we'll have to worry about going down more than just these two around each side. Middle click. Got a little bit slower to do it without switching, or a little bit slower to dig without a shovel in your hand, however, even slower to switch to the shovel every time. Those down. Honestly, I'm hoping we have enough of these stone blocks. I think we did the math and did a little bit extra, but we shall see. We have water? We do have water. Dirt. Here. Oh, you know what? Do something a little bit more tricky than that. Let's pop dirt here. There we go. Fingers crossed. Like a pro. I mean, we could survive the fall anyway, but didn't quite work out the way that I'd hoped. Alright, so the sand will fall, which is fine. Go up. How's this look? That's the one we just dug out. There isn't water behind it. Right, okay. We don't need to go any higher than this. Can't reach the other side, so let's go around. Hoping there isn't any water. Pretty sure that there weren't any holes around the outside here. Oh, nope, there's one. Oh, because we didn't put the corner in here. Let's grab those. Pop, pop. Thinking that best way to go ahead and build this then might be to carve it out first, the top down. It's a little faster, and we'll want to go this way. We'll want to go clockwise. Honestly, it's just going to be round and round. Yeah, then we can drop down the next row. Easy peasy. Does water wash away a bed? Should I check on our bed down there? probably fine. So we'll get a little bit of coal out of this too, but yeah, so once we have this, we're going to want to finish our tube. Now the tube is going to connect to the walls in kind of a weird way. That'll be fine. Oh, we'll see how it looks, because it's almost invisible with this resource pack, or shader rather. So the glass itself, well, it is completely invisible with water, but no, we have more. Surely, I was thinking, well, surely we've dug out more cobble than that. Yeah, I'm really curious what it's going to look like with the tube connected to the walls, but it's going to hopefully prevent water from coming down. Well, we won't have to worry about the water coming down. We've built it up just high enough. Take all this out. Why bury resources forever? We may need them. Do you say bury or bury? I say bury. I think I used to say bury. I used to say it like it was spelled. I would be interested in getting some more of these secondary stone type minerals, just to have more options when we're building out some of this stuff. Like I mentioned earlier, we're gonna want to do like every like fourth, but we only have 2 bands worth, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Maybe we should just do 5 rows and then 2 bands up the column, just to break up the wall a little bit. It actually went a lot quicker than I thought. Hi. The bad thing about these extra bits of different types of stone is that when your inventory is full, it's difficult to hang on to them. Like, they're there on the ground because we've nearly run out of space. Let's see, we don't have crafting table on us, so we'll just run back over here really quick. Instead of wasting wood on building another one, we have one right here. Get ourselves a new chest. Look at all this. There we go. Waste not, want not. Back. Ooh, nighttime. Cheers. Oh hey, I'm looking over here at our new stream avatars at the bottom of the screen. If you want to check out, if you're on the browser version, you can check out the extension that's at the bottom underneath the stream to customize yours or see how many points you've gotten. A follow will get you 100 points and you can choose like a color. Let's see, I wanted to place down a chest and collect some of this stuff. Let's say right here for, well, you know, chests end up lingering for a bit. Let's make a little chest enclave here. There we go. Let's put some of this junk in here. I'll hang on to the iron, that'll remind me later. Melt it. Yeah, so we've cleaned out the sides. Let's go up. Like I was saying, let's go up 5. Start with 1, 2. Oh, you know what though? Corners, remember? Second thought here. Let's do this. I will be forgetful enough. Try it again. Hey, it worked. I'll be forgetful enough and I'll waste some of our stone on these corners. But I'll go ahead and pre-plan this now. Cool. Corner here. This is going to be tricky, because there isn't really a good way to get around the outside. No, we don't need a sword right now. Let's say, just in case we'll have the water, we want the polished andesite, and we want the stone bricks on us. No, and the door is going to be an even trickier one. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Followed by polished andesite. Honestly, I think maybe one more underneath is what will look appropriate, because it's like one too high for the doorway right now. We can also maybe do a little bit of this. I don't know if that's going to impede us or not. So, nope. Ah, too high. Quickly switching over from crouching to sprinting and jumping. Tricky. Okay. Let's go back down. We'll pillar it with dirt if we have to. Yeah, see, one more. Does it even break up the wall? Is it too close to the stone brick? I think it does enough. See, I have to be careful with holding the button down. It's just going to do that. That is something I have not mastered. Click again. My favorite. After this, I think we will work on our bamboo farm, because having scaffolding for this would have been useful. 2, 3. Wow, okay. So a fifth one, 4, 5. A fifth one would be the ring that we've already placed up there. Which, is that water? It is. It'd be tricky. I mean, not tricky, but kind of annoying. This down, I can. Perfect distance. This ring here, Cobble. Or no, it's on the outside, so we'll put that there. Well, I guess we'll show the ring on the outside. Okay. How bad does that get? It's not too bad. Pull those in. That off? Yeah. Have these 2 dirt blocks here. Oh, come on, I cut you down. There we go. I dug you up. Cut this for right now. Why am I saying cut all of a sudden? Instead of mine or pick. Go all the way around with this. Yeah, I think we did make enough, brought enough for this to work out. It's a pain having to deal with this water like this. All good though. I'm just glad we also had enough of these. We have 3 more. 4 more. Ah! The water pushed me over. Okay, that's it. Let's fill this in. Excellent. He's got part of my terrible memory to remember to put this cobblestone in here. Alright, now the tricky part of this final bit of the wall, which I'll go ahead and say we just do something like that, because we have dirt down there already. Go, do we want to start on the glass? We didn't bring the glass. We'll pillar back up. Alright, that didn't take long at all. How's that look? Couple of bands of this. It'd be pretty plain. But you know, if we got more polished andesite, we could come back in, put a band on the middle of that, and then one like right here. That would take 40 polished andesite, and we only have 10. Unless we want to do like alternating bands. Is there something we can make 40 of? Other than regular polished stone? We were just up there looking, and I don't think we had 40 of anything else. We could probably get 40 diorite. Spotty all around this area. What do we have up here? Uh, 27 diorite with the 7 that we already had, 34. Yeah, you know, we can pretty easily then get like 6 more diorite down here. Let's go for it. Had some in the wall over here, right? Where was I seeing it? There, up there. Sure. 2, 3, 5, 6. That's probably all that we need. Let's grab a little bit more just to be safe. These walls are going to need to be fixed later anyway. Let's fill it in with cobblestone. Reach, can't reach. Oh, there's one spot up there. That's fine. Got our cookies and cream stone here. See how this looks. Let's go ahead and put down, put a ring right here. Might like this better. Some back in there too. Stands out more. Yeah. I like that. Let's go up and do the top 2. If we do it right, might be able to do it just from standing in the middle. Is it almost nighttime? It is. Yeah. Hey, Matt. How's it going? Oh, it's always Dr. Pepper. Not a sponsor, but I would totally accept a 1, 2, 3. This row right here. Let's just go around, and you can probably reach perfectly from where we're at. You know, I still need to check out Hypixel. I told you a while back that I would check it out, and I still haven't gotten around to it. But I think I remember seeing it before. I think my son was showing it to me. And it has like RPG elements, right? I think we talked about this. I may have already asked these questions, and I apologize. Just enough for this here. Are you? There. Can you get it? I need to time your delay. I'm watching. Did it not jump? I saw you put it in chat. Try it again. You're right, it didn't jump. Or did it? Maybe it jumped when I wasn't looking. You know what? It's not. Just for you, since you're a regular, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna see if that is somehow limited. 1 sec. It's gonna disappear. And then, let's see here. Commands. Where's jump? Command list, command words. Actions. Enabled for everyone. Ah. Should be enabled. Bring it back up and let's see. Hey, there's everybody popping back in. I'll put in mine. Jump. Hey, mine jumps. Guess I'll try it again whenever whenever you have a second you want to try it. Yeah, there we go. Did it jump? I keep looking over at the chat and then not seeing whether or not it jumped. Try one more time. You're right, it didn't. Do you have to buy the action? Check here. If we go to my channel here. Sorry for the, the pause in the action. I kind of want to get this working because it's a fun little thing to add to the channel. So in the stream avatars extension, there are actions. Yeah, it doesn't look like you have to buy them. Because there are definitely emotes and stuff that you can buy with points, but... Huh. Well, I guess I'll figure that out later, but I mean, keep trying if you ever want to. Try again next time a star shows up. I want to get that working. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so we have the stripes. And you know what? Let's actually take... let's go get the glass. Yeah, I saw you try again. Oh well. Well, maybe by next time it'll be up and running. I'm gonna look that up online later and see if other people have had that same problem. Because I know that you could set certain commands to only be able to be used by admins and mods, but that one looked like it was allowed to everybody, and I don't want to spend too much time troubleshooting it and then, you know, not be able to show you the game I'm currently playing. No one wants to set through a bunch of tech support. Okay, we have plenty of these. Let's go ahead and build down maybe about halfway. So I'll grab them all just in case. bring the tube down about halfway. I don't even have the blueprints for the mob farm. I just know that we're going to want this section of it done. So I think we'll come down to about this line, this andesite line right here. Yeah, down to about right here. Can we reach from here? Probably not. Take some precision. Also, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to like how these lines look. I need to wait until I can see through the glass to tell how visible that's going to be. So we're not going to be looking from the outside very often. So really we won't know until we get to about... That's going to be a lot easier to place them now. So about right here. Oh, that's perfect, because you can't see those weird connector lines through the glass itself. Oh yeah, that's perfect. White stained glass. And yeah, we'll go down to about right there. I would spam it, but glass is not a renewable resource. So this tube is going to be used later for iron golems, if we can get it working. And up above will be a mushroom in the sky. Still have to decide exactly how far up I want to go with it. Let's go outside and look. We have 24, which is enough for like two more, just two more rows up. Two more layers. Okay, let's use dirt. In fact, let me grab another stack just in case. And let's kind of measure out about how high we want that to look. You know what? We left it downstairs. I don't want to use cobble. Pre-plan these things. I do a lot of pre-planning, but stick with me. Where did I put the dirt? Did I put dirt? I thought I had dirt. Yeah, here we go. Now we go back up. And let's take the boat. Alright, so now we have kind of a platform over here, which also isn't ideal. You know, we probably want to put half slabs here so that mobs don't spawn. We didn't really bring any of our good stone. I put it away. Called myself trying to be prepared and cleaning out our inventory. It looks really awesome, actually, if you look through it at the sky. Yeah, let's go up. Up a corner. So we're about 9 squares up. 8 or 9. Jump. Parkour. Just kind of fill in this gapping back here. Go ahead and take it up a little bit further. And then I'm going to try to use dirt to get up about as high as I'm thinking that we're going to want to go with it. Ah, I hate when I do that. And I broke the wrong one. We need to kill a bunch of skeletons to get bones for white dye. We have plenty of glass now. Let's hop straight. That's a lot safer. There we go. And we only have 3 left, so we actually only had enough for 1. I don't know where my math was in my head. Okay. So I'm thinking that we're going to want to go up I mean, we went up another 15. What would that look like? Wow, okay. This is really high. We would be the tallest thing in the land, which would not be subtle at all, so it's gonna have to look good. You can see the village over there from here. Villagers. We can see all the way back over to that lava cave that we hid in on day 1, which is kind of neat. I mean, it'll be a really nice, like, platform to view the exterior area from. You know what? Let's take our sword. Bow. We only have 4 arrows. We might pick up some more, but we need to get some bones. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna leave these the dirt pillar here so that we can get a good idea of about how high this sticks up while looking from down on the ground as well. Let's hop in the water. Really hoping I didn't land on a lily pad and then just demolish myself on one. Let's take the boat back. Our island should be pretty well lit and safe enough. I don't usually like to let it stay nighttime around here for too long because I don't want a creeper coming up under the house, but let's kind of go out into the woods over here. Hi, zombos. I'm looking for skeletons. You know what, let's put it... I'm not too worried about needing a shield. So I'm going to put a torch in the offhand. Don't let us see very far. I don't have any night vision potions or anything yet, so... How are you still sheared? Have you not been able to get out of the water to eat? It's kind of a creepy... The music doesn't really convey the emotion, but it's kind of a creepy swamp right now. You can really only see like 10 feet in front of you. Okay, alright. You're who I'm looking for. Am I wearing armor? I think I am. Pretty sure I am. Oh, come on. You can shoot through ivy? Okay, good. They're fighting each other. Just need bones, man. Come on. I feel like I'm taking more damage than I thought I would. It's just standard iron armor, though. Put our bone counter down here in our hotbar so we can kind of keep up with how many we have. I'd like to get like 10, at least. A spider eye. There's another. Dodge. Whiff. Whiff for him and a whiff for me. No bone? No bone. We didn't bring enough food either, did we? No, we don't have enough stuff on us. Maybe I'll call it at like one more skeleton. Also, what happened to our... What happened to our torch that was in our offhand? Did we just put it away when we started fighting? Yeah, it's like here. What happened there? Maybe I right-clicked with it. That could have been it. Oh, I heard that. Alright, let's head back. What do we get for not bringing enough food? The light. Is that the torch? A torch? Oh, that was a... Alright, I'll do one more even though we're low on health. Oh, come on, get out of here. We're blind. Let's hope we don't get blown up. Oof, gotta hit him. Gotta kill him. Can't really take another hit, so let's be careful here. The water is relatively safe, especially if we go down. So dark. Hold a torch. I'll still look safe. Nope. Okay, I spoke too soon. Don't blow up my well. I spent a lot of time... Come on in the water. Spent a lot of time on that well. Yeah, that would have been rough. More. How do you even get here? Maybe it's just a little dark in the middle. Jeez. Let's go get some food. Check on our chickens. Zombies will hopefully burn up before too long. Or they'll make their way to our island because they're in the water, but... What is our cooked chicken rate looking like? 15, not bad. We have 2 eggs. So this would load the eggs into the shooter, but it wouldn't get us any eggs up, any more chickens here. Oh well. We were pretty low on health there for a minute. So, bones to bone meal to white dye, glass panes, we have another 16 of them, and let's convert some more glass to glass panes. Here are the zombies up there. Have a nice round number. There we go. 2 1/3 stacks of glass panes. Put these back up here. See, we have plenty of glass. I'm either hearing a zombie up there or in this cave back here. I hesitate to look. There was a creeper there before. Surely has despawned by now, but... Yeah, I just want to take another look from down here. About what that... height would look like. Okay. One moment, let me check a message here. Okay. So what we're gonna do then is go check and see about how high that looks and see if that looks appropriate for putting a... That's where we put all that dirt. For putting a mushroom top. And we could maybe put a base for the underside of the mushroom, and that could maybe be wood, because we could cover the outside of it. Alright, let's get a good look from up front here. Zombie still around? No? Okay. It's almost twice as tall as what we already have. What does it look like from the hillside over here? Up. So almost above that tree. Okay, that's gonna be a pretty big mushroom. Which means we're gonna wanna come out. Oh, it's gotta come out 20 from the center. Otherwise it'll look like a weird, skinny mushroom. It needs to look like one of those mushrooms. We're gonna need the red and the white maybe from that, but we can maybe do a wood floor like I was saying. We can do dirt for now, and then replace it. And we should go ahead and get the half slabs. We want it to be dark underneath. So I'm thinking maybe dark oak. So honestly, we should go get some more dark oak logs. In order to do that, let's put away some of this stuff from our inventory. Put away the glass for now, even though we know we're gonna build this later. And like I've said before, some of the grindy stuff can be done off camera if it's not during a time where I'd normally be streaming. Let's make sure to take the bed with us. We did find a closer location of dark oak when we went on our expedition to the east. Don't need... We did get a lot of sand, so if we need more glass, we have that. Let's put the clay in here. This is junk. That in case we have to pillar for something. 12 food. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we'll go to the east. And get some dark oak. I like cruising in the boat, but it feels very herky-jerky. Yeah, I believe if we just run this direction again, we want to skirt the pillagers. We don't want to fight them or be chased by them, preferably. Also, if we find any white flowers, these are like a light purple color, right? What does that give us? Yeah, pink dye. Nah. Maybe for other stuff. It is channel appropriate. We have like purples and pinks, but are these... Azure Bluette, light gray. I like the idea that you just rip the flowers out of the ground, but you do it with such care that they still have their roots and you can just plant them right back down again. Okay, and these, Oxydaisy, also light gray. Get up around here. Look at some mushrooms while we're over here. I know that they come down and around their base, and I don't know that we're gonna do much of that, but we'll try to make a mushroom cap on top of our iron golem farm. And I think we could probably do it with concrete. Wool or concrete, probably concrete so it's not flammable. To kind of replicate this without having to silk touch the mushroom block parts. You don't get mushrooms, do you? Or you get mushrooms, you don't get the blocks if you chop them up. Gotcha. So here we are. Here we have some dark oak. Let's stair step up and get ourselves some nice dark oak log goodness. We'll use this for the underside. Maybe we'll strip it. Just to make it just a little bit lighter, but on the darker side of that. I think that would be an appropriate like underside of a mushroom color. And it'll be kind of a flat texture instead of this grainy wood look. Are there any others up here? I think we're good. We sure. I chopped one down, I think at the beginning of this series, and like left one block up there. I was like, no, the leaves are gonna stay if you do that. Super satisfying to take down the whole tree. Get almost a whole stack from one tree. Like 2/3 of a stack. Spawn, or are they too close to another tree? Get in there. There we go. come back with like 2 stacks. You know what? I'm thinking at least 3 stacks. Because we have a big floor to build. It's going to be 20 squares out from the middle. And if we ignore the hole in the middle, just to make sure we have some extra, it's going to be a radius of 20. So a diameter of 40. Wondering if we should even use the stripped logs then, because that's just a lot. 40 by 40. That is 1,600. That's a lot more than just a couple stacks. So, yeah, we'll go with dark oak half slabs instead. I wasn't thinking about that at all, but that's got to be how that is. Jump. It's got to be how we do it, because the half slabs will stretch it a little bit further, but also we'll keep mobs from spawning, particularly during the construction phase, because, yeah, it's gonna be dark up there. Let's get another one though. And start at the top. I don't know where I guess the trunk is these 4. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell from the top, the way they branch out. You know what we also need to do? Doesn't have to be this episode, but we do need to make a storage solution. And it doesn't have to be super high tech right away. I just need a lot of chests that I can try to keep a little bit more organized. Maybe I could put some signs on them. Some picture frames. $64. 2 stacks. Look, we didn't get enough with that one. I do want a 3rd stack. Let's get this tree. Should start a ritual like I did today of prepping before the show, making sure I have all of my tools. I should probably add armor to that list because we're half destroyed over here. But yeah, just to make sure that I'm all geared up and good to go. That'll also depend on having the good storage so that we can make an excess tools that we need. One more. I know I said one more a moment ago. We only have 41 in our 3rd stack. I feel like that they're just tall enough that the stair stepping works, because by the time you get around to like the 4th square, you don't need to hop up any farther. Trees definitely came a long way from the beta, where they were just like 3 or 4 logs straight up from oak. Everything. Make sure. Yeah, looks good. Okay. A little bit more than 3 stacks. I'm feeling more comfy about it now. You know, we could be kind, replant some of these too. If they'll grow, they are large trees. Should have put that back in the hole it came from. Oh, got another one. And another one. Alright, we'll head back. Be good to nature. Replenish your resources where you can. And then nature will be bountiful back to you. So we want a storage solution later. I've built one before with the automatic sorting system behind it. I think I want to leave room for that because that would be really handy. But what we'll probably do is just make a big room with enough room behind it that could be added later, and instead just have a wall of chests. Okay, yeah, you'd be able to see the mushroom from here. That's how tall it is, and it would be taking up this whole section right here. 20 in each direction. I mean, we'll be able to see what that looks like tonight. Up, horse friends. Our boat. This direction. Can we sail all the way over here? Not technically sailing if it's just a paddle boat. Oh, you know what? It's over there. Using the boat has become more of a hassle than not using the boat. I don't know, it's still faster than just trudging through the water, but just gotta remember and approach it from the right place. Alright, let's make all of our half slabs. First off, we're gonna get a ton of dark oak planks. Should just put 3 stacks in there like that. Oof, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we'll keep the others on us. Sure. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, we have more oak wood, which is used for whatever. It popped in here. Yeah. I'd like to make ladders. 27. Proceed to not even use it. No, there it is. Something divisible by 7. We're not getting anything divisible by 7. We're adding 4 over and over again. Oh wait, no, 35. Never mind. Here we go. Okay, 51 should be more than enough. We're good. We're going to be collecting much into our inventory. We don't really have a good way up from the inside, so we may do another dirt pillar. We're still not growing bamboo. Dirt pillar on this side is over here, so we're going to want to go up from here. No, not wood. Dirt. Give me another half a stack. What we'll do is we'll ladder what we need to. Get all this dirt out later. This is about as tall as we want to make it. Do some more precise measurements too. Like, what is our Y coordinate up here on top? 87? Like a nice round number. 88, 89, 90. We parkour, grab our ladder. Ah. Sure can. Hope no one's afraid of heights. Alright, so we are 1 square. I want to get to the center. I do believe we are 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is 645, 520. Hup. 645, 520. I should do a... do this. Help me remember 645, 520, 645, 520. Dirt. There we go, now we can get inside. It worked. So the center is at 645, 520. 645, 519. We went one too far. Okay. It's good to know though. We have our measurement. Now we'll go ahead and use the rest of our ladders here. To make just enough, barely. One more. Within 2 ladders of making just enough. I see the star. Wonder why jump wouldn't work. And we brought our bed. We'll have a nice night's sleep up really high. Very pretty sky. There we go. Okay, we went one too far in this direction. This 45, 519. This is the middle. Seems weird because I didn't think we were at the same coordinate. Oh yeah, we came over to the right one right here. So 1, 2 is the middle because there's only 3 by 3 in the very, very middle. Okay. Cool. I want to come out 20 from this. Five, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow. This is going to be massive. $10, 15, 20. We're not going to need this much space at all for our farm, so maybe we'll put some other stuff up here too. In the mushroom. 5, 10, 15, 20. Look at the shadows. Here. 1, 2. 5. 10. 15. 20. I mean, that should give us an idea of scope for width. We have ladders now, so... Huh. It's gonna blot out the sun down here. Though, once we put half slabs here, there won't really be any spawning any places to spawn here. It may come over some of this land, so we may shave this back some. I don't really want to light up the swamp. Wow. See what it looks like from the village. It's gonna be a massive mushroom. I may have to curl the sides of the mushroom down around the floor just so that it gives it a little bit more of a 3D appearance. I mean, I guess it's not terrible. It is kind of what we imagined. Like, there's the stalk. The mushroom will be about that big on top. But you'll be able to see a lot of the bottom after all. So like I was saying, it's going to curve around. So it won't make it a perfect circle. But it will still, like, emulate what those look like by squaring it off a bit. Right now it just looks like a weird helicopter that we're building in the middle of the swamp. Like a giant one. Okay. Well, we do have plenty of these half slabs, so we could start slabbing it up. We know we're at least going to cover certain parts. Head up. Tricky. Maybe we'll want like an exterior bubble elevator too, like on the back side, so we can just shoot up the stalk. That might be cool. Now we're gonna want to lock this up with our ladder being left open. Let's come out 4 in each direction here. That's not even like a fifth the whole length. No, let's go 8, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 10. 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's look at this from a distance just to see. If we'd rather square it off or make it curve. That'd be the right angle to look at it from, because that definitely strikes me as too square. The other ones did that. We brought it in one, or at an angle there. I think we maybe we make it an octagon that way. In, out in each direction, and then a diagonal in between them. That's what I'm thinking. Go ahead and frame that up. Up. Wow. Try to jump. Didn't quite work out. Wish you could run up a ladder. Like just hastily climb the ladder. Alright, so let's do 10 off each of these. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. Five, 10. 5. 1. 5. 10. See the whole swamp from here. 5. 5. 10. Alright, so in theory, if we go in one, out one, in one, out one, we can make a diagonal between these. Let's try it. It should look like an octagon. We went all the way around like this. We measured correctly as well. I feel pretty confident that we did, but I guess we won't know until we actually see it. How about that? That one's good at least. It's gonna look double thick if we look at it from the ground, but... Also, I just realized something. We're half slabbing this, but we're half slabbing at the top, and we need to be half slabbing one higher or one lower. That is something I can start doing now and I can fix later. Bring that in. The half slabbing, yeah, it should keep the mobs at bay. Especially if we cover it with a mushroom top, but we haven't lit it up well yet. The last thing I would want during a huge construction job like this would be to get surprised from behind by a creeper while we're in the middle of working on something that we placed manually. Back to the bed. Aha! Daytime. In. Then out. I think I can do this. Yeah, there we go. It's a little faster. Just gotta make sure that your cursor only touches the appropriate sides. So let's get a little tedious. I want to get an idea of how long this is going to take if I redid all that. Not terribly long. Come around. Out here. Yeah, I don't think I'll make everybody set through that. There we go. Let's make sure to jump down and get our pieces that we cut. Now that's probably about it. Alright, let's see how this is looking. Squeeze through? Cannot. There's the general outside shape. Of course, bumping that up a half a step. Thim's gonna come right up the middle. Get it from over here. We'll probably come up 6 squares, maybe, at least, at most. I don't want it to go too high. I don't want it to be some big dome all the way up here. It'll probably only be up like up to here. Then the stalk. So how are we on? What did we end up being? Came to these. Let's go ahead and put some more of these in. Kind of shake up our work a little bit. I guess we'll leave a strip for our to pass through from one column to another. Fill it in later when we take the column out. Yeah, we went up about as high as we had already made this. Hop on that. Can. Much dangerous parkour up this high. Let's back it up. As long as we're holding shift. Nope. It might be good to go ahead and bring that around. All we need is the 2 squares to pass under when we climb up. So I think we're good now. Yeah. I feel a lot safer hopping towards the dirt column than the plain air. Yeah, once we get this built, like I mentioned last time, we're going to put an iron golem farm up there, so we're going to need to get villagers up there, which means I might need to do some crazy minecart roller coaster around this thing temporarily to get some villagers up there. I'm going to need to get 6 up there, 3 on each side of this thing. We're going to need to get a zombie up there, which we could probably use the same roller coaster for. And we're gonna have to name tag that zombie, which we did fortunately get a name tag when we were exploring. How are we doing? We have 37 left, enough for like one more circle and part of another. And yeah, they'll start producing iron golems inside the mushroom for us, and we can then funnel those iron golems into a water channel, or using a water channel into this hole and have them fall down. Then we'll have a lava razor down there closer to the base, and an iron collection chamber for all of our iron needs so that we don't have to go digging around for it every time we need some iron. Then we just have to worry about diamonds. Oh, we've almost made it up. So just a couple more stacks, probably, of the white stained glass. Cool, so we still have a few of these, stacks of these, and then we can make more when we need to. I don't want to cover what needs to be replaced, but what we'll do is this. So you have to be careful with that. Click each one, unless I stand on top of it. I wonder how much of this I can actually get fleshed out. I guess if I walk backwards like this, it'd be much faster. The cursor at the right place, there we go. You think we have enough to fill in a quarter of this? I think we have enough, honestly, on us to craft enough half slabs to cover this whole thing. That'll certainly be interesting. We're gonna blot out the sun, that's for sure. I'm wondering if that'll be enough to spawn monsters during the daytime down there, which won't be fun. But, you know, this will be worth it. And what's a swamp without a few creatures here and there? We just have to be careful not to walk around without looking where we're going. 12 more of these. Place. There we go. I do like that you can stay crouched and still go up a half slab. That's nice. Let's look at... We're far enough from our nearest crafting table to go ahead and put down another one of these here. Yeah, we'll stick with those for a bit. Let's see if we can fill in one side of this. I can just get it like a quarter of it done just to get like an idea of what it looks like again. Anything that's super tedious. Later. I like the view though. And the light shift is kind of cool. Yeah, Matt, I saw that you tried to jump again. Did it not work that time either? Probably has something to do with those permissions in like multiple places for the commands. Tell you what though, for your trouble, and since you've been around for a long time, let's see here, right now it says that you have about 90 points. Now you have 400 points. There you go. If you mess around with the extension, it should let you buy some cool cosmetic stuff that you can put on your avatar. And I think when you actually jump and grab the star, you get like 10. 5 or 10 or something like that. That lava's really bright over there. Man, I also underestimated how long this would take. You have to do this 4 times. I'll do this off stream. What do we want to use for the red? So I was considering concrete. This will be my first foray into concrete powder and concrete. Can you pour the concrete powder somewhere and then wet it with water to solidify it and then still like use a pick to dig it up and then place it somewhere else? That's probably what we're gonna have to do. I don't see us like putting down the powder and I don't know. We could put down the powder and flood it with water here. Wouldn't really matter that much. I swear I have this playlist on shuffle and it has hundreds of hours of music, but I feel like it plays the same ones every time. Not that it's bad. I like the music. Kind of where we're just going into a spiral now. Check out the cool shadow of us over there working. How close are we getting to filling this in? We're only like half done. No. The other thing is if you place it, it seals the 2 slabs together. Then you have to dig them both up, chop them both up. Really a fast way to double up on that. Can almost just do it from like reaching across. I don't know if this will be any faster, but at least it's a different view. Staring down this whole time. Sorry if anyone has vertigo. I'm enjoying it. It's been a while since I've crafted a big project in Minecraft, and yeah, there's a grind to it, but super rewarding when you're done and it looks good. Let's hope it looks good. Right now it still looks a little rough. That's how most of my stuff goes. Alright, so that's a quarter of this. I'm gonna hop down and see what the shadow of this thing's gonna start to look like. Hop on this lily pad here. Being at shadow here, I believe that stuff could then spawn on the ground over here. I'm fine with it though, it's a swamp. Like I was saying before. I think it'll be okay. We'll do the rest of that later. Do we hit? I guess we hit the lily pad. It's in our inventory now. I'll move them out here after a while. Okay, plenty of wood. Plenty of stuff. All of our project stuff in here. Let's go ahead and let's see. What does my uptime look like right now before we get started on another project? 1.5. Yeah, we have about a half hour left at least. So we can get started on that storage room. Now that I will want to be centrally located. It doesn't make a lot of noise, or at least it shouldn't. Thinking for that, maybe that'll be from this direction. We will step through here. Then our storage is right here in front of us. This happens to be the pathway down, but that can be fixed up later. But yeah, if our storage is on this wall here, with a big like area behind it that can be used for a sorting system, then let's say our treasure chests, we'll default to calling them treasure chests. Our chests will be at this level right here. Put down something so that we can keep that in mind, even if we change this out later. Okay, so there's our line for our chests. Come in here, 2 chests, 2 squares in that direction, 2 squares in this direction at least up front, if not 4 chests across. Let's dig this out. We already have this mini hallway here that we've constructed, so let's dig back at least that far probably. Well, I don't know. We're not gonna have we're not gonna have this much machinery back here for our sorting. Maybe we go back like 2 behind the chest for right now. And yeah, let's go 2 more in each direction. And here we're hitting the wall near where we're going to put the bamboo farm. Bamboo farm, yet another thing that we do still want to do. Two, 1, 2. Now if we go in this direction, we do have this door right here that goes down. We'll probably want to carve this out so we can see the chests when we come in. And with this, I mean, we can always move our infinity pool here. Infinity pool. Nothing like an actual infinity pool, but our infinite source of water. Take that wall out. I don't mind it being there otherwise. Putting the wood in here to get an idea of the width of where the chests will be. We just took out a little bit here. And we still have to come in and look over there to get to those chests. Not really as convenient as I'd like for it to be. If we took this out, then what's that going to do to our pathway down? We still need to cover it with stairs too. So maybe we go ahead and fix this up. Right, so come into here. A bit of that going on. See this. We're not going to want stairs there just yet, so there'll be a floor here. And then if we have a door down, it'll be right here. But what we could do is instead move it over here. Oh, hi. It opens up even more questions to how we want to do this. Let's see. Do we just open this up? Knock this wall out? You know what? It might be a good opportunity to go ahead and get a nice open area down here. Maybe we have like a column or, well, not here. But maybe we'll have some stuff to break this up later. For right now, or to do that. Now, if this is a stair, we go up. Usually you'd want a landing. Maybe we will concede 1 square in this direction for a type of landing here. That. Would you you want it in both directions, like this. It's starting to eat in a little close to this hallway here. I'm getting too picky. Let's make some stairs, kind of get an idea what this is going to look like. This is cobblestone stairs for right now. Oh no, okay. So we can bring this back in. We just want one square in the corner for right now, right? No, let's see. This is a stair. This is a stair. 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 Cobble. Then stair. Gotcha. That is how I was thinking that was going to work out. Would then put it's filled in whatever floor we decide in the future. Maybe we do one of these for right now too. Just kind of help with our own navigation. Whoa, just throwing things. Yeah, so it's nice and open. We can see what's behind here, but if we want to go down, we can just hop down. Okay. Place most of these. And the funny thing about these is that if you run out, which we might, on your way down, you can't get back up without getting yourself a little step of dirt or something, because it's a step and a half or a square and a half to hop back up onto the stairs. I hear a zombie. We've been surprised down here before. They probably come from places like that. You know what, let's light that up a little bit. Oh, it's a neat little window in this area. Don't think we've fully come through here. Some more iron. Good. Alright. It's not exploration time right now. So we came down to here. Our stairs we probably want to up here. Here, like that. Stairs, stairs, stairs. And then we can quickly run onto, like that. Enough headspace. There we go. Now we can sprint up and down. Ugh, I feel like we're vibrating. Oh, but we don't have a secure entrance here. We could place one right here, right? Me too. Not that side. We have to be on the other side, don't we? Which would mean we would want to cover this corner again. Yeah, not bad. It opens that way. Even though it looks like there are hinges on this corner, which does bug me intensely. It opens the right way. And that'll keep wandering zombies from just coming up into our pad. I saw an item or something floating back there. Alright, so back to this. Let's dig this out. We wanted to come back to probably give ourselves a little access pathway around behind it. I'll probably do that over here on the right because we know there's a cave system over here. Like we might hit into it here if we're not too close. We are not too close. Do we want to be able to pass in between our chests? 3 on this side, or 2 on this side, 2 on this side. 2, 3, 4. Blank. 1, 2, 3. This does get into the cave. Okay. Not a big deal, but... Then we're looking at that. Fill that in. Kind of funny. What is that? I kind of want to see what that looks like from the other side. We've had this here for a while since we got rid of that door. So now it just looks like, oh yeah, that's important. That probably can't stay there like that. It just looks like new construction kind of ate into the cave here. Yeah, it was here, which we wouldn't be able to get down through. Okay. Alright, so that probably means I want to take this corner out too. Let's just make a bunch of chests and fill it up and see what this looks like. We're gonna do 3 high. Need some space above them. How many is that? It's 4 by 3, 12, 24 chests. There's 8. 12. We need twice as many as that. I don't want to dip into our dark oak planks, but I'm gonna. They're close enough now that they're not sacred. Let's see. We only need 4 more. Oh, right, you have to place these at a direction now. Do those not combine? Maybe you have to touch them. That. Oh, not facing this direction. It is neat that you have these options now, but there, then the side. Then the front, then the side. This is going to be tricky then. Jump shift, click. No. Jump shift, click. I put it in the back. And have it get in this dark back here. Alright, so what I'm noticing immediately is that we'll want to go ahead and take this roof out, so we'll be able to see everything. If we place item frames, we will want to be able to see, you know, the general items that are on them. I may also do a separate storage for junk, and maybe we'll put like a chest back here or more, like a bunch of chests back here for stone, because we end up with so much dirt and stone that we'll probably send it back there. And then maybe we'll do a depository box. It's like, I don't know if I can wire it correctly. I'll certainly try. But if we do something like this, do something like that, or even a barrel, because that looks weird floating. I mean, they all look a little weird floating. But I'm thinking if we have like a chest that we're just like, hey, this is all of our stuff, please take it. Maybe we'll do it off to the side over here and then have it be taken around. It's weird to have it like go up though. Usually if you can have it like above everything, that would be best. We could put it up in the house, because the house is directly above us. But then we'd need some sort of tube downward. I'm just indecisive. So for right now, we'll just kind of get there. But yeah, so we'll have like hoppers and all kinds of stuff back here probably at one point, once we finally do decide to organize everything, which again is tedium that I would not expect everybody to watch happen. So this will be our storage solution. Drop in. How does it look to drop in now that we've taken that wall out too? Let's see. That mushroom is going to be ginormous. Quarter turn. Here we are. Getting stuff we need. I'll probably go ahead and take the roof up. Up one. To kind of match, at least for a good chunk of the room, because yeah, we can put some lights above or behind the chests. I guess this is good. Kind of gives a bit of depth to the room. This square here comes into one right in front of that, so it comes into like here. That would be weird over here, wouldn't it? We dug it out on purpose, but it would give symmetry to the room when you come in. Okay, yeah. We'll leave it like that. Awesome. So we still have a bit more time. We still have about another 10 minutes. Maybe we'll go ahead and start carving out some of this area. This is one of those things that I said that I would try to do off camera, but try to carve out our bamboo farm here. We want this. Bamboo will be fun. I still need to get the hang of using scaffolding, so that'll be handy for things, especially when we're working up on the mushroom. We can put some scaffolding up. Get a bamboo farm going. Saw that. So we're gonna get a perimeter here. Then it'll be super easy to know what's gotta come out of the middle. Okay. Almost all the way around. A little higher here. I don't think we want to go that high. Yeah, we left that one hole. I don't like it. Just knowing that it's there would bother me forever. It'll bug me too. Fine. our natural light. Alright, let's get up here. Get the top off of it. It's not a ton. It's not a very large room. I think we're just going to want maybe one wall of bamboo with an automatic machine to chop it down with an observer block. Maybe we could do 2 for aesthetics. We do have like 2 walls we can fill. Technically we have 3, but I would like to have some walls open for doorways if we want them. Should probably prioritize faster tools at some point. I mean, we'd have to go, like, we'd have to get a wither. We'd have to defeat a wither to get a crystal to make a beacon out of, right? Not in a rush to do that. I just want, you know, a good basis. Good home base setup so that we're getting food, we're getting iron at least, and you know, in this case we're getting bamboo for our construction projects. Yeah, I'm glad I switched back to the funky playlist. The ambient one was cool, and there are definitely some moments where the ambient one is better, but I like the upbeat stuff better. Maybe I'll get some like electronica upbeat as well, because this one's more jazzy, soft rock. Almost got a cube of a room out here. So we've got one more layer, 2 if you count both these. And what I'm thinking is that we plant the bamboo 1 square in to the room with pistons behind it. And it should be pretty easy. I think you put a row of redstone on top of the pistons, connect that up to an observer block towards the top of the room, so at any point when one of those bamboo shoots gets high enough, or when the one that's being watched by the observer, if you don't want to waste a lot of materials on making multiple observer blocks, once the one that's being observed gets high enough, then the others should be relatively high. You have the pistons come and knock them out at their bases, or 1 square up from their bases, so that then they keep growing from their base. And knock them into some hoppers, ideally. We'll probably wing it on the design. Oh, I just filled in that level because we're going to want some dirt, I would imagine. Well, we'll want dirt for the bamboo. So here's what it's going to look like, right? We come in through here, and maybe we'll like put windows in the wall instead of just having stone walls for all these sections. But we come in here. Some better light here. We used all of our sticks. Have. Heck, it's gonna drive me nuts. So that wall being gone is a little weird. Oh yeah, we have plenty of sticks. Fine. Sticks together, yeah, we're good. I may also, let's go ahead and knock this wall out so that we can get around in here easily, so this will just kind of be a back door here. Figured that was only 1 square. We'll get better lights in here eventually as well. I just want to make sure we don't have any mobs spawning back here. So, anyway, we come in through here, and I'm thinking we have bamboo along these 2 walls, right? So maybe we save 1 square on each side for right now. How many does that get us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-ish. 10-ish. And we'll put dirt there. We'll put some glass ceilings like we did here to let some sunlight in. How much iron do we have on us? Enough. A little leaning. Oh, there we go. I want to take this out too, like just have a third ceiling. I'm a little claustrophobic when I step into some of those too high doorways. So really it should be as simple as dirt. Do they need water? I'm gonna have to look that up. It won't be hard for us to put it in, but I also don't want to put it in if it's not needed. I know bamboo is very hardy. Bamboo. Generates in widely scattered single shoots within jungle biomes. I read this the other day. Bamboo can be planted on grass, sand, or gravel. Bamboo is the fastest growing plant. Fuel. It can be used to fuel furnaces. Water appear on here at all? Destroyed by water flowing into it, that makes sense. It's blocked by mature bamboo stalks. It breaks saplings. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that that's a yes. We're gonna need some water. We'll probably put... Why not? We'll put it back here. Alright, and just for aesthetics, let's put sand in here. So we need to get sand. I think we had some just down here, underneath the tower. Darkness. Leave 1 square back here in the corner for water. It'll probably be covered by the pistons we're going to put in. Yeah. Also, did we put it back here? We did. Yes. I do want one on this square, but we only need 1 piston to hit it. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, not too fond of that. Seems not symmetrical enough. And please. The one there, and we'll take the one in the back corner off. Party. Yeah, okay, so they're already growing. I don't know if the water's necessary, but it won't get in the way. So what we'll have is we'll have pistons back here that'll hit these. So just as a place holder, I'm going to put some of these in really quick. Probably leave this open and put a different stone in there. But yeah, I'd like to get them some more appropriate light than our torches, which means we're going to want to come in right there. Please don't be water right there. Okay. And then we'll do one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. So those are going to be our skylights. We may want to do the complicated math that we did before. I don't know. We could go ahead and fill her up. Get dirt and glass. I forget the glass. I think we're far enough away from the house for that to work. Only need 4. My goodness, so much stuff. Gobble away. Clean out the inventory in between episodes. We are about to wrap up for the day. We've pretty much hit time. Don't be water. Okay, now you can be water if you want. What are you looking at? Oh, we got dirt now. Let's put the torch in our offhand here. Okay, now we've hit where the water is. Aha! Nice reflection. Now we just have to do that 2 more times. Put one here. It's a bit higher than I thought, so we're good. Alright, one more. Then we'll come back and see what it looks like during the daytime too. And then that will be how we will wrap up today's episode. It's interesting, I still find myself referring to my streams as episodes, even though some watch me live and some check me out on YouTube. So for them, it's an episode, but boom. So I want to see a couple things. I want to see what this looks like. She could stand on top of bamboo. Nice. Oh, we do want to be careful. We don't want that to grow up through there. Or maybe we do. Maybe that wouldn't be bad. I don't know if it, I don't think it would block the light. The 2 on the ends could technically grow up into there. Okay. Let's go up and sleep. Oh, it's raining. We haven't had rain in a while. Rain's even more creepy in the swamp. This looks like a jack-o'-lantern. The distance. Here's a zombie. Please let me sleep. Oh. Where are you at? Be a creeper nearby. Oh, little guy. Get out of here. Anybody else? Looks good. Sun coming up. It's fine. All right. So now the light. Oh, okay. So it's right here. Dug in. So we'll put some seagrass around this area. Just kind of cover those up like we did with the other ones, because there they are. Not too far away either. Oh, but they're like off by 1. It's fine. They're meant to be hidden. Okay. I mean, it's rainy out, so it's not super bright in here. We could probably knock a couple of these out. Maybe at least keep ones over here by the doors. Looks a little dark back here. We'll get some like artificial light lanterns or something like that later. I mean, honestly, those will be covered with pistons later, but we're gonna have a layer here. Maybe I'll make it sand just so that it kind of matches, but we're gonna have a layer here that protects the bottom row. And the pistons on top of that will knock out these in the middle, and then when they do, pop, pop. And then we'll want to have hoppers, or I'll need to look into like having a hopper minecart running back and forth underneath these squares. I think a hopper minecart can take things down through a whole square. I could be wrong, but that might be how we do it. But yeah, so there's the room for the bamboo. I have a few things to do in between streams that would otherwise be tedious, and then next time we will continue these projects. In fact, I won't build this off stream. I'll definitely wait until I'm streaming to build any of the cool arms or any of the technical stuff. Because, I mean, it's a relearning experience for me too. I've followed blueprints before of other people and had my own designs before, but I have forgotten most of them, so it's a relearning experience and more practice for me, and I would love to have you join along. But with that, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for joining me, and as always, I'll see you next time.